That was close. Sorry guys, I had to take a nap. Something.
Commode. I'm gonna put it on this. I promise I'm gonna do it.
already. He always hits the recap. He always do. Oh, come on. That's crazy. There's nothing over there. It's clean. Okay. Oh no. Oh, what a pass. Oh. Yeah. There's a little dipping. Alright, that's our cue to sim.
Okay, can I watch something?
No. You see how clean it is? Look how clean it is. No.
Oh my god, that's clean.
You see how clean it is? Look how clean Yeah.
Yeah.
We gotta be. We gotta be like, Vegas Roller and his mom. Yup. Hey. No. Well, everybody. You gotta download it. You still on TV, by the way. Tubi.
You're right. Tubi, you like we got a lot of black movies.
Mom, remember you're on TV. Don't be racist.
Look at that, the first one.
That's Deion Sanders.
Order.
No more of that. No, go down. Go, yeah, recommend it. Go down. Yeah. We already saw that. It's about the same. Oh, that's good. Oh, Master, you already seen all those. We already seen all that.
That's what I said.
Keep going. That's funny though. Oh, that's annoying. Keep going. Oh, extreme couponing. That's almost you out there, the Hardys. The Hardys and the Arby's, Mom. Keep going though. Oh, court cam. Let's see that. Keep going to the right. Keep going. One more.
Oh, that's stupid. I've seen it.
What? What you mean? Oh.
Life of King. Okay. That's good. That's more.
It's about Martin Luther King.
Yeah.
His brother. All right. See, now you're trying to make up for being racist earlier.
Like now, right away.
You
can test 6 days before your missed period with new Clear Blue early digital pregnancy test. Our most sensitive digital test ever. For whatever.
I wish there is a new empire.
Oh yeah, that would be good.
Well,
Early digital pregnancy test for Clear Blue, America's most trusted brand.
it's a good.
Welcome to Unsolved History. On the doorstep of MLK 50, we are taking a look back at the deaths of Martin Luther King Jr. and his brother, Alfred.
Oh, I didn't even know his brother died.
While the life of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. is well documented, a spiritual leader and public negotiator for the 1960s civil rights movement, little is known about his reputation. The Preston drank himself to death and drowned in his own swimming pool. Or at least, that's the story we've come to. Was his death an accident or a murder? I'm Ed Wood. We'll tackle that question on this edition of Unsolved History. Life of the King.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's good content, man.
On January 6, 2018, the family gathered for the burial of Isaac Newton Ferris Sr., founding member of the King Center, and the brother-in-law of Martin Luther King Jr. and Alfred Daniel King. Moments following the funeral, we were able to sit down with AD's oldest daughter, Alveda King, who is still haunted by her father's death.
So we kind of expected that they could go to any time, usually daddy and uncle and
Like anybody, I would like to live a long life. Longevity has its place. But I'm not concerned about that now. I just want to do God's will. And He's allowed me to go up to the mountain. And I look over.
Mm-hmm.
The promised land. I may not get there with you. But I want you to know tonight that we as a people will get to the promised land.
in 2018 and moving forward into the next decade, into the next generation, truth has to be told. And if answers truth to be, you will have the answers. You don't even know how to manage it.
From a young age, the King brothers were groomed for
Wow, that was a
ministry
crazy
and leadership
foul.
by their father,
Whoa, that
Martin
wasn't a
Luther King
foul.
Sr., and
Look at
their
us.
grandfather, Alfred Daniel Williams, who AD was named after. Growing up, the two brothers were always side by side, even in Memphis, on April 4th, 1968, the day of Martin Luther King Jr.'s assassination.
The life that you feel back to the story.
Yeah. Go us.
Luncheon together. So we were all finally playing. It was one of the
Wow.
happiest times in the
Ooh.
movie for me because they started beating me up with the killers. And I made the mistake of throwing the killer back at them. And then everybody just got the killers and piled on top of me in between the two beds in the motel. So it was just
Shout out to KFC.
and then somebody knocked on the door and said, you know, you all are due for dinner at 6 o'clock. And Martin went upstairs to put on his shirt and tie to go to dinner. And next thing you knew, a shot was ringing out.
Reverend AD was in the room directly below Martin Luther King Jr. when the fatal shot went off.
Right there with him, right by his side, as he always was. He was right there near his side. And the next day, you had all of these figures, this message, everybody knew what's wrong? Why, you know, why could you overlook his only brother? I think he's called everybody else's name, and overlook his only brother. That was very painful for me, and I would imagine that it was very painful for him.
In the spring of 1965, at that time, a meeting of the Secretary of Dr. King and the members of the board unanimously agreed that in the event that Dr. King said, Dr. Alexander would become the president.
There was speculation that AD might become president of the SCLC. However, AD made no attempts to assume the role, instead focusing on finding the truth about the assassination of his brother.
You don't know how to progress report or any late information on the search for the assassin? No, nothing more than what we've read in the paper. KB was determined to get to the bottom of who killed his brother. He knew more than perhaps he should have known about the Confederate, and was determined to try to keep the issue alive. And maybe he was simply too close to the target, was too much online.
July 21st, 1969, Alfred Daniel King would be discovered dead in his own swimming pool. His daughter, Alvita, remembers seeing him the night before.
When I came forward, my young husband and I had been out for dinner, and we walked up on the porch, and at that time the windows were open, screen, where there was the windows that was a green field, and I heard my father on the phone, and he said, "Oh, what was that?" He was telling me that, and he was ready. And so they were screaming, so we went on into the house, and I said, "Daddy, what was that? Who was that?" All this, again,
With Martin's assassination rocking the civil rights movement to its core, many did not accept the long gunman theory, and no one was more interested in discovering the truth than Martin's brother A.D.
What a goal.
Now 50 years later, we will re-examine the journey of these two brothers
Ooh.
and the mysterious death of A.D. Was it an unfortunate accident or a murder intended to obstruct justice? More unsolved history, Life of a King, when we return.
What?
When we left our store, it was 1968, just after Martin Luther King Jr. was assassinated in Memphis. But what led to that fateful moment started long before the trip to Tennessee, long before the nation knew the King name. Martin and Alfred were brought into a country with the legacy of leadership and the advancement of color. January 15, 1929, Martin Luther King Jr. is born in Atlanta, Georgia. Just 1 year later, July 30th, 1930, his brother, Alfred Daniel Williams King, is born. The two boys spent their early years in the now historic family home at 501 Auburn Avenue with their oldest sister, Christine.
Well, we had the rather normal childhood, like sisters and brothers. We stayed together, played together, got on trouble together.
A.D. and he at David T. Howard. He probably was recognized for his dad. It was a very plain with numbers. He just, he was like, TV students would do at that time. But we just like the girl, used to run next to her.
So we met at the right of the day party when we was like 7-13. And I think it was 1947 when my mom and I joined the church. So at that time, we sort of, developed a serious relationship. Like serious girlfriend, boyfriend.
February 25th, 1948, Martin is ordained at Ebenezer Baptist Church just before graduating from Morehouse College. Meanwhile, A.D. still attending Morehouse discovers his longtime girlfriend, Naomi Barber, is pregnant with their first child.
So we went and had a talk with Daddy. He said that would be real awesome, that would be really fast. He said, I know we in school, we were supposed to be in college, and maybe we just talk to see that they want to be on the back. He said, we can have this baby.
Naomi and A.D. would marry on June 17th, 1950. And their daughter was born just 7 months later, the first of 5 children.
I was the oldest of 5, the firstborn in my generation. And so Daddy he was a great father. He was just a great dad. And very protective, a wonderful provider.
September 1st, 1954, Martin Luther King Jr. and Coretta Scott King married and moved to Montgomery, Alabama, just 1 year before the historic Montgomery bus boycott.
To me, it happened so fast. when the movement started. I can remember when it started in 55.
AD and the family visited Martin after he was arrested in Montgomery.
And he said, you know what? I said, what? He said, you know what? He said, they tried to choke me to death with my necktie. I said, what did you say? He said, they tried to choke me to death and they did with my necktie. I said, oh, your bell, I'm so glad that they did not choke me to death. I said, because we had such a great loss. You know, I just don't even want to think about that. So I think it's that moment, that's when I begin to have my first thoughts about civil rights movement. There we go.
In 1959, AD graduates from Morehouse College and finally embraces the ministry and the movement, even knowing the danger involved.
The student movement here in Atlanta was well integrated with SCLC, probably more so than anywhere else in the country. But AD was the leader of the
That's
group.
interesting.
I know 5 of us, I think everybody was student except AD, but one of the rules, of course, is that you know, never take any weapons with you. So when we were arrested, we said get rid of everything. And I did not get rid of my little knife that I used to sharpen pencils. So we got to the prison and they searched us and they found this little knife. They said, okay, we're going to put you in the hole. The hole is not so good, it's the worst prison. And so it was AD's things to advise us not to have anything else. He's the one that really pleaded with us not to put him in the hole. And they just found that thing in the hole. So that was my first memorable experience with AD.
For years, AD worked in his brother's shadow as an organizer and a detailer.
And AD's story has much to me, but maybe even more to me. He was willing to work with us on the Army Committee. He was very actively involved. He was the ITC at the time. He was on the first sitting. He was there on the committee. He participated. Worked hard. You name it.
By 1963, AD was living in Birmingham, pastoring the First Street Baptist Church in Inslee, putting him center stage for the biggest battle in the civil rights movement thus far, Project Secret.
He was one of about 4 preachers that, along with Fred Shuttlesworth, invited us to come into Birmingham. Out of 400 churches, there were only about 14 churches that would let us meet, and his church was one of them. Inslee also produced a lot of high school students that ended up creating a movement that changed the life.
With Martin's previous success in Montgomery with the bus boycott, joining forces with his brother AD for Project C in Birmingham could prove to be a powerful recipe for a big national change, a change that much of the country would not be prepared to face, turning the small city of Birmingham to the prime little town of Birmingham. More unsolved history, Michael the King, and the
He said, Naomi, it's too quiet here. Something is not right.
Picked up and started running through the house. Get out, it's a bomb.
And when we looked back, the whole front of the house was gone.
Good defense. You're learning a lot, huh, Mom? Coffee cup? The black one, I get the black one for you. This one hurts so bad. It don't work like that, so you want like you can use it.
Seeing AD as one of the leaders in the movement, that being
Yeah, they're builders.
It would begin on April 3rd, 1960. It would build in waves. First, a boycott of downtown business, then waves of sit-ins at white-only establishments to fill the jails.
They still do, Mom.
Non-violent protest
They still they still do.
and it was AD
But it's not bad as it
basically
was.
became the height of the movement in Birmingham because he was able to get there and give leadership.
He was great. I served here. Him as the chairman, and then I served as a youth director. We would get
Here's the lighter.
inside while the other guys guard the house. But that was in case of something happened.
I gave you 3 lighters. I gave you the green one. I gave you the red one.
Where's the remote? I mean,
One time. On April 12,
this is my new
1963,
one.
AD was
Thank
arrested
you.
along with his
No,
brother and Ralph.
I gave this. I just gave this to you.
Back to me. So I know.
I don't know what you're talking
Hensley
about.
also produced a lot of the high school students
Famous too.
that ended up
Oh yeah.
leading the movement that changed America. And that was AD's leadership.
The police also arrested over 600 young people, but 1,500 more stood in the shadows ready to march the next day. With the jails filled and the economy hurting, Police Chief Bull Connor used excessive force to clear the streets. This would set the perfect trap to bring the heavy-handed reactions of police face to face with the national media. With the United States under the global spotlight, President John F. Kennedy sends in federal negotiators on May 5th, 1963. Just 5 days later, Martin A.D. and Fred Shuttlesworth signed a truce known as the Birmingham Truce Agreement. In exchange for halting the protest, white business owners promised to desegregate their shops, lunch counters, and drinking fountains. But with this victory came immediate retaliation.
May the 11th, 1963. My husband came up to the front of the home, and he said to me, he said, Naomi, it's too quiet here. Something is not right.
And he picked up and started running through the house. Get out to the phone.
Wow, that just looks like her. That's the same girl.
The rest of us run fast.
Oh yeah. Ooh.
And you get out of the house, and you run out through the garage. And when he looked back, that was the second bomb, and the whole front of the house was gone.
Wow.
That night in the street, all the area was empty. I mean, even in the direction, and they were saying, I don't know if it's left on the news, I don't know how people talk about it.
That same night, explosions at ravaged the Gaston Motel, a black-owned establishment where Martin Luther King Jr. had been staying. He had already left town, and no one was hurt.
That was the one
1963, President Kennedy issued a statement. Disturbed by the violence of Birmingham, he ordered 3,000 U.S. troops to encircle the small communities to bring an end to the rioting and gain some semblance of peace. With the battle lines clearly drawn, taking the fight for civil rights to Washington was the only option left. More unsolved history, life of a king.
Good. Finish. Come on. Ooh, look at that.
Demonstration of freedom and human dignity ever held in the United States.
Less than 1 year later, President John F. Kennedy and the nation's Congress responded.
Now the time has come for this nation to fulfill its promise. The events in Birmingham and elsewhere have so increased the cries for equality that no city or state or legislative body can prudently choose to ignore them. Next week I shall ask the Congress of the United States to act.
Before this proposed legislation would be signed into law, President Kennedy was assassinated.
The greatest leader of our time has been struck down by the foulest demon of our time.
July 2nd, 1964, A.D. was by his brother's side as newly sworn-in President Lyndon Baines Johnson signs the Civil Rights Bill keeping Kennedy's promise.
We must not approach the observance and enforcement of this law in a vengeful spirit. Its purpose is not to punish. Its purpose is not to divide, but to end divisions. Divisions which have lasted all too long.
1965, A.D. moves his family to Louisville, Kentucky to pastor Zion Baptist Church.
In 1965, Reverend A.D. King, Dr. King Martin's brother, he called a meeting of black preachers to be involved in me. And that's when he asked us to organize to join STLC, Southern Christian League, Dr. King's group.
The focus of the new chapter of SCLC will be open housing. After years of meeting and negotiating with city leaders, AD and members of the SCLC took to the streets protesting day and night at government official homes and offices.
So we started a movement of open housing community. And that movement really put up in Chicago to do what they had to do in the
April 13, 1967, 27 marchers were arrested for ignoring a court order against demonstrating after dark. In the spectrum, AD was hit in the eye with a rock and beaten.
It was time for the time tonight to decide again and continue our march non-violent.
With the story gaining national attention, Martin Luther King Jr. and members of the SCLC shifted its resources in support of the open house
Come on. I want to get out of India.
Dr. King pulled all of the staff out of Chicago. I was in Chicago working on the end of the slums, open houses and stuff in Chicago. But Dr. King pulled all of us into Louisville to help with that open occupancy march. Where we was
Oh yeah, it's the game.
people that AD had befriended like Ann Drayton and others there in Louisville, Kentucky, whites who basically worked hand in hand with us on the Southern City.
AD, being a master strategist, just needed one big moment to push the open housing issue over the top. And with the Kentucky Derby fast approaching, they set their sights on a major disruption.
Dr. King, did you come to Louisville to watch the horses run on Saturday?
What?
Well, that has to be determined. I have not had a chance, as my brother just said, to meet with the leadership.
After the Ku Klux Klan promised to combat any disruption of the Derby with violence, the Pegasus Parade, traditionally held the day before the race, was canceled for the first time in 55 years.
Have you cool things off?
We have planned, yes.
In other words, physically you attempt to stop the running of the race.
Well, I'm not at liberty to reveal methods at this time.
The next day, with the National Guard present, AD and the SCLC opted for a smaller demonstration on the day of the Derby that did not disrupt the race. With the two sides at a standoff, the only way forward was through legislation.
The most important bill that year was time. Half the Senate was daylight savings time, Thomas. The other half was for Central Time, the rural legislation. Yeah, so how you gonna vote on time? Tom, I don't care what time it is. I said, you take this roll call sheet, and everybody you got committed to vote for daylight savings time, you're getting to vote for open house when it comes up for a vote. He said, what? I said, that's the deal. He smacked it, went off. About 3 hours later, he came back, he said, here. Hit him. I said, now I'm going to vote for daylight savings time.
The passage of the open housing ordinance in Kentucky sparked other states to follow suit. Next,
Kentucky was first.
SCLC set their sights on labor. Soon, they were invited to Memphis to help sanitation workers already on strike. Martin Luther King Jr. was assassinated April 4, 1968. He was only 39 years old.
I'm saddened by it, but on the other hand, I am very proud of what they did, because they stood up for what they believed.
The nation reacted quickly to the assassination of MLK, and riots swept the United States. As tensions swelled, the newly sworn-in president, Lyndon B. Johnson, faced some perilous choices, as did Martin's brother A.D. King, and those choices may have led him to his own demise. More unsolved history, Life of a King, when we return.
He knew more than perhaps he should have known about his brother's death.
He knew what could be ahead, but it never knew.
Welcome back to Unsolved History, Life of a King. After Martin's assassination at the Maine Motel, there was a massive public outcry, angry protests, tears, and riots. The newly sworn
In the sale and the rental of housing in the United States of America.
If civil rights and voting rights were Martin Luther King's legacy, housing rights would be the legacy of Alfred Daniel King, a very Earl Ray is captured in London after 2 months on the run.
How could James Earl Ray, he never had much money, could arrange to kill King? And then somehow or another have the resources to get out of Memphis, get into Canada, all the way over to Britain, without any money and help from anybody. I mean, how did he get out of Memphis? It had to be a private plane somewhere.
AD was not accepting of the lone gunman narrative in Martin's murder. Sensing a larger conspiracy at hand, AD began to dig, and what he found may have gotten him killed.
AD was determined to get to the bottom of who killed his brother, that he, one, was unhappy when he had learned about his brother's death. He knew more than perhaps he should have known about his brother's death, and was determined to try to keep the issue alive.
My father loved his brother, and he supported him fully in everything. They did everything together. And so I believe that my father knew I'm with my brothers. We started this together, and it will end with us.
Do you have any indication that you might take a more active role in the Southern Christian consequences? Well, definitely, yes.
If both brothers look like somebody, if one is taken away, you can't leave the other. That was exactly what happened with President John Kennedy and Bobby Kennedy. And he knew what could be ahead, but it never made him stop.
The Southern Christian Leadership Conference was not just one man, my brother. It is a group made up of many people.
August 26, 1968. AD's church, Zion Baptist, was bombed in Louisville.
I've talked with the officers of my church and also the director of safety of the city of Louisville. And I understand that it was some pretty bad damage.
By the fall of 1968, AD would leave Louisville to return to co-pastor Ebenezer Baptist Church with his father, Martin Luther King Sr.
I think AD really never quite got over his brother's death, and neither did his father. Even though he came on to be the associate pastor at Ebenezer and was a very good preacher, it was hard for them to get over the death of Martin. And then shortly after that, his mother was killed while she was playing the Lord's Prayer in church on Sunday morning. So the tragedy of the family is just overwhelming.
On July 1969, AD would walk his daughter down the aisle on her wedding day, unaware that this family gathering would be his last.
I had been married for almost a week. My dad locked me down the house as a young girl. And it was a special time because it was in the midst of the tumult of the civil rights movement. And he held me down. And he said,
Atlanta home.
I was there on the scene. He was doubled up in a fetal position. There was some bruises around his ankles. I heard him doing TC, but he had no blood.
You see?
I know what I saw.
At the time, his wife Naomi King was on vacation with Coretta Scott.
We went to Brooklyn at the time, on vacation with Coretta King, and my husband and I went to the hospital, and so we had to leave to come back to Atlanta for just participation.
Family, friends, and SCLC President Ralph Abernathy came to support the family.
It's tragic. It's about I have gone home so much within the last 2 months. Along with Dr. Ralph Abernathy, Reverend A.D. King was carrying on the work of Martin Luther King Jr. A.D. King was behind the scenes for the most part, but he was influenced the movement, partners, and the symbol and movement. Now he is gone, and there are no more signs of Martin Luther King Sr. carrying his heart.
As news spread of A.D.'s death, all official reports state he drowned in his sleep, and that there was no foul play. It certainly was suspicious circumstances.